Hello once again, this is the Professor. Chris Chan. What could be said about this guy? You might actually be wondering why I'm even bringing him up. Well, this is the subject of the video I'm going to be looking at today. Yes, I know, CWC commentaries are cliché, old, and pointless. But I'm making this video because of 1, I'm bored. 2, it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun to make. And 3, I have a feeling you guys are going to enjoy it anyway. So let's get started, shall we?
This is my video response to Ahuvia, who has apparently taken it upon himself to record his response without wearing his face optionally or leaving it out.
Did you just say he's not wearing his face? That's actually pretty cool that he can remove it and all. I wish I could do that.
I am heterosexual. I am straight. That's just the way I am.
These pictures happen to disagree.
It's not a have-to situation. I've rarely seen it that way. I have at one point, but guess what? I've seen the other viewpoints, and they did not fare to me so much. They mostly grossly out. Therefore, that is what I am, and I am happy to stay that way, and I want to continue to be heterosexual. I am happy with myself there.
Allow me to translate that mumble speech he just gave. He chooses to be straight. Now, why is he telling us this, despite his apparent want to be a woman? The world may never know.
And I will admit that with other people, there are differences that I feel most uncomfortable about and around, such as, yes, gays, gay men anyway.
Bigot? What do you have against gay men? I don't think you have much room to talk, you cross-dressing fagula.
I like lesbians.
What? So it's okay to be a lesbian but not a gay man? That is one hell of a double standard.
Smokers? Definitely the smokers. Can anybody tell me why smoking isn't stupid?
Okay, as a smoker, I have to give him that one.
And just most other males in gender.
Well, what else would they be in? Males in sex? Males in anatomy? What else are you going to be looking at?
Brain function, but the missing links in my brain and whatever.
Yeah, that missing link is also known as intelligence and common sense.
And cold-hearted person. I have empathy.
Of course you have empathy, as long as they're straight or lesbian. But screw those gay guys, they all suck.
I can put myself in other people's shoes and see how they would feel if my responses into whatever situations. And yet while you may or may not have empathy as well, Ahuvia, I feel you to still be a typical non-understanding pig.
Hey Chris Chan, why don't you look in the mirror sometime? I have a feeling you're going to see something that resembles that statement.
If I could, but because A, I am on low funds, and I would get a job, but unfortunately, because of all the shit that's against me on the internet, between the hate-filled web pages that y'all trolls and cyberbullies have created against me, and the past videos that I was blackmailed and deceived and just plain forced into creating with such derogatory graphic smut and literal shit within them, it just makes it that much more difficult for me to be able to get a job. Because they do the background checks, they look on Facebook, they look on YouTube, they look everywhere. They don't just do criminal records anymore. Ask anybody.
1, you brought all of this crap on yourself. And 2, I'm pretty sure these guys will hire most anyone.
And I would travel if I could, but my parents are both old. My father is ill. He's sickly. He has feet bloatings.
Thanks for the unnecessary info. I am now forced to think of... Wait, what the hell are feet bloatings?
And he has ailments that doctors are unable to determine. And at this point, he's now certified as a forced shut-in. He cannot get out so much.
And yet you're still living off of his Social Security checks. What a wonderful son you are.
And I do get out of my house. I go out here and there and everywhere, so don't tell me that I don't get out. I'm free as a bird, and this bird you cannot change. Yes, that's from Leonard Skynyrd, and I like that song.
Okay, first off, it's Leonard Skinnerd. And second, you deserve to be beat for even attempting to use one of their songs.
And listen, I want you to listen to me here. I am all for equality, but there is a limit.
Yeah, it starts right around the time when someone starts liking other men, doesn't it?
Intimidated into or bullied into lifestyles that I just not am of or feel comfortable around. And if this was a country where people would not feel forced to do anything, then whatever.
Who's forcing you to do anything? Believe me, if we could force you to do something, your ass would be living in the street. Unless, of course, you could actually find yourself a job.
And yes, marriage should be between two happy people, regardless of gender or whatever. But I'm still gonna feel most uncomfortable around homosexual dudes.
Do I even need to try in this video?
And just most other males in general. Hell, I probably won't even have a bachelor party because I don't know so many males. I'll probably be having a bachelor party mostly constituted with those within my congregation who I'm only acquainted with like one or two of.
Oh, speaking of congregations. Hey, Christian, why don't you show your congregation these? The Bible, which you claim to profess a belief in, states that it is a bad thing to do this. A sin even. Just thought you might like to know.
Hell, I would even appreciate having a bachelor party where I had all my gal pals come and hold it for me.
That would actually be a bachelorette party. Wait, never mind.
I'm trying to think of the word, Well, anyway, with mostly women, because I feel more comfortable around women. Platonic, that's the word I would use. The party would be platonic. And likewise, if my bride had mostly male friends, I'd let her hang out with them platonically as well for her bride party.
If you had a girlfriend or bride, I doubt the guy friends would be strictly platonic. She'd probably be a little bit more like this girl.
And you know what? I don't care whether I get a bachelor party or not around the time I do get married.
It's never going to happen anyway, so stop worrying.
And I cannot be changed. So I would say, good luck being a fake woman because you'll never be able to achieve true femdom.
Mirrors, you bastard. Use them.
And you'll always be a dang homosexual male because you were born that way. You're gonna stay that way pretty much, even if you have your dick either chopped off or tucked in.
Why does CWC talking about sex changes creep me out this much?
People are still gonna look at you so ill in the majority of this country. Anyway, that's my response for now. Damn homo.
Equality! Well, I guess we all learned a valuable lesson tonight. I'm ripping off Madison's skull. That and this is okay, but this is apparently wrong. Bye!